Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am using my phone today because my daughter is on my desktop doing some things for college. So I wanted to come on and share a couple of things in the tarot, but overall just what I want to say is the moon in upright position. What we're seeing right now is some type of distraction put in place to cause this illusional effect. And I kept hearing over and over again, caution, caution, pay attention to what's really going on. Don't be fooled. If you notice, no one is really talking about the Epstein files anymore. They're not. It's like just that topic completely faded away, the trend per se. Occasionally you might hear something, but it's completely, in my opinion, it's wiped. People are now more focused on the Russia hoax regarding Obama. And then eventually that's going to fade away, and then it's going to be another topic. It's to keep us distracted, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I don't think that Obama will be going down for treason, or maybe questioned, maybe he will have court dates, but he is a prior president. They're able to get by with certain things. So the answer is no for that. Not to mention we have the 300,000 page documents regarding Martin Luther King Jr. and his assassination, what could have happened to him. And there's no detail behind his assassination. I mean, there's no detail with RFK, just stuff we already know, that's already surfaced. It's just a distraction. It's a tease to keep our minds occupied and off of really what's going on. Now, what I was seeing through my third eye is the panhandle. And I don't mean the panhandle of Florida. I'm talking about the panhandle, which is Colorado, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Primarily in Oklahoma in the mountains. And then it feeds into New Mexico and Colorado. It's shaped like a panhandle. They're all connected in the mountain areas, the borders. And I see activity going on there. Almost like sleeper cells is kind of how I was trying to interpret it, maybe. Sleeper cells, underground facilities that are kept hidden. The enemy, caution, sleeper cells. So something may come out in those three areas, in the wilderness, in the mountains, at some point about camps being found, and maybe even the cells themselves. Russia is preparing for war, especially if you're going into East Russia, which is where I'm feeling a lot of things are being parked and being placed. East Russia, they are preparing for Germany, France, I'll just say Europe. Let me just say Europe, the UK, London, to go to war. They're preparing for it. They know it's coming here soon at some point, and they are moving things around. I see the east portion of Russia is very prominent in this in some way. All the stuff in the news about Obama, again, Epstein files, RFK files, Martin Luther King, all of this is a distraction for really what's coming. And we are not supposed to see it or worry about it because our government doesn't want to answer these questions because they're still getting the draft. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to speak on this or not. Oh God. Okay, Trump will ask Powell to step down while at the Federal Reserve. They will talk him into stepping down. Sorry, guys, I got sidetracked. Whew. They will talk to him and see if he'll step down willingly, because Powell is really, he's digging at his heels. He doesn't want to step down, but I do think I have down the U.S. Supreme Court could get involved in this. And Powell won't drop the interest rates, so he'll go. I'm not even sure I want to keep recording. Another thing that I was getting, and I wrote this down as well, is when the Epstein files come out, all you're going to see is ink. That's it. Crossed out names, just black ink. Just like this pen, black. Miss Maxwell will not testify against Epstein or anyone in his party or on the list, per se. She will plead the fifth, and her lawyers will say you can't talk about it. That's how I was getting it, because someone asked me to look into her. I don't need to really dig into that. She's not going to talk. She's just not going to do it. Yeah, sure, she'd like to get out of jail. But yeah. China is about to hack. They've been hacking, but they're about to do a major hack. Cyber. And it's very advanced, and it's going to take down a lot of grids and data information here in the US. Another thing I was seeing for the state of New York is another ICE sweep. This is going to be big, like what we saw in California, actually Los Angeles. And the governor will stand firm, as we saw the governor of California do that. But unfortunately, you know, it's going to be a shit show. And I do see ICE going in and doing a sweep in the state of New York. Another thing I was getting was weather manipulation. Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America, whatever you choose to call it. There's weather manipulation going on down there, and that's it.